What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check it out. Look at Dapper Dan, y'all. Look at that. Oh, my bad. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to be like this. Can we start all over? Let's start all over. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Dapper Dan. I forgot the glasses. God, don't get I forgot. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? As you can see, now let me make sure I can see y'all. I can't see y'all without put my specs back on. Put my old man specs back on. Just came from the funeral. I had the paper somewhere. Rest in peace to one of my friends. Real good guy. Everybody spoke real nice about him and everything. I thank y'all, man. I thank all your people, man. Dude, it's coming for everybody, man. Life is short. Live it to the fullest. Try to bring as much positivity in your life than negativity. Cut out that negativity, man. Don't even embark on it. Don't even, say one thing, let them say something, you say something else. Cut it. All this drama and going back and forth and getting the police involved and all this stuff, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Anyway, shout out to everybody who I don't even have everything together. Thank all the donators. Thank everybody who donated and everything. I'm just letting y'all know, just to shut the haters up. I sent all the money over there that they need already. To have the operation, and I didn't know it's going to take about a day or two for them to get the money because of the transaction and making sure everything right. But long story short, I think sometime next week we're going to be hearing about this operation happening. His mom is crying, his niece is crying. Don't do that. Because you're going to make Uncle Mike cry, and I ain't crying on this video thing no more. He came over and said thank you, and I wish I was there. I was trying to wait till I got over there and then give them the money so I could see, film it and stuff. But everything don't need to be filmed, right? It's the thought that counts. So I'm letting you guys know. So I can't wait till we have the operation, and I'm gonna tell the sister to start filming and everything, and I'm gonna start getting on her. I done gave her some more work to do, y'all. Anyway, ex-inmate reveals Diddy's prison life and knife attack over a chair while watching basketball. Basketball wives? Oh my God. Y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, man, because I'm going to be honest with you, man. The more stuff come out, the more I think that this actually happened. Because these guards, everybody need that money, that extra money. Think about it. If I know a guard in there and he one of my friends, that's my cousin, right? Went to school with or whatever. He know me, I'm down. He know neither one of us feds. Like, yo, man, I can you running that YouTube channel, man. I don't know, man. Slide me a little something, $500. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's happening. $500. Let's go, Uncle Mike's. Let's go. What's happening? Hey, y'all, and I got the scoop, the first inside scoop. You best believe this came from a reliable source. I ain't saying no names. I don't want my man to get hemmed up, and I'm pretty sure he don't want me to get hemmed up. So anyway, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let me make sure my tie's straight. Let's check it out.
I'm Lauren Conlon, and I have a very special interview today.
I'm
joined
cousin.
by Raymond Castillo.
Y'all know how I seen her up at the court building, and we took a little video and picture together. I'm gonna find it.
Raymond, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lauren. How you doing?
I'm great. And Raymond, you actually were recently released from the MDC.
What?
You lived in the same unit as
What?
Sean Combs. You were there for about 46 months. And then you became Sean Combs's teaching assistant. So you became his teaching assistant when he created this leadership/business course at the MDC.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Stop the presses. Man, get out of here. You mean to tell me this is, I thought. Let's go. Let's go.
Very cool that, and I'm sure you're looking back like, wow, I was the teaching assistant for Sean Combs, and we'll get there. But first, I want to ask you, when you met Diddy, I mean, I'm sure you had all these thoughts in your head of what he was like as a person, as a rapper, as an entrepreneur. What did you think when you met him in person?
Oh, shucks.
When I met Diddy in person, at first I was a little starstruck. 'Cause I was meeting the legend, the icon, Sean Diddy Combs. But as time went on, I got to really know Sean Combs as a regular human being. He was a humbled man, and I got to know him for who he was. He was a respectful man, and he was about teaching. He just seen and understood. Yes, I will see him every day. I lived with him.
You lived with him?
Yeah, I lived with Sean Combs.
Okay. And what was his demeanor like every day in the MDC? I mean, did he keep his head down? Was he just like minding his business? Did he have people around him? Anyone that he would hang out with on a regular basis?
Well, he was someone who really cares, and he wasn't just talking. Like, he wasn't just running around talking to just any and everybody at all times. But he was somebody that was approachable. If you approached him and asked him for any advice or anything like that, he'll answer you 100%, and he was always willing to help. Always willing to help. That's one thing I can say about him. I learned and got to love about him.
You daggone straight he gonna answer. He in jail. He don't know what set you claiming. He don't even know where the set's at. He don't even know he don't know who you are and who you running with. And how big your clique is running. He don't know nothing about the jail, so anybody approach him, he better be nice, because you might go get Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Oh, man.
He always give you 100% of himself.
Oh, my God.
He will set things to the side and make things his priority.
This is
like helping other inmates, you're saying?
Yes, helping other inmates.
Well, so that's another question. How did other inmates respond to him being there? I mean, was it divided? Was it some people were impressed, some people were starstruck, or, was it kind of like some people were angry?
At first, some people don't want to be groupies. They don't want to act like groupies. So they will try to act like, oh, that's Diddy, but we're not trying to be groupies. Yeah. But as time went on, you gotta understand, we all grew up analyzing Diddy. Like, he's from New York City. We're from New York. So we grew up hearing and seeing the icon, the legend, like the mogul. So now we're actually living with him. So now we're studying him and analyzing him in person. So, I feel like we all got to recognize with time was that he's human, and he's like one of us. He's one of us, and I feel like he handled himself like with humility.
Interesting. Okay, so people were at first, they didn't want to kiss his butt, act he's like this big man, and then slowly they realized that he's normal and he's humbled and he's approachable.
Yeah,
you better be in jail, bro.
There was a lot of respect and no drama and things like that, and then there was no negativity, but everybody had.
Hey man, I guarantee you, them same people can see him on the street and say, "Yo, Diddy, yo, what's up? What's up, Playboy? How can I help you?" Bullshit. Yeah, right. You in jail. You ain't got all gloves is off, bruh. May I help you? Come on up. We all the same, bruh. We all the same. Don't.
Had this persona of him that they had painted out there, so we had to really get to analyze him, watch him, and get to know him, understand him for what we see, and get the real him aside from his flaws.
Okay. And when he started this business and leadership course, I mean, you were mentioned literally at sentencing, and it was really wild because
I was the teacher assistant and slash interpreter. Okay. Because you need to understand, this is something that has never been done in prison system ever. Especially in the federal system, it's about segregation. Black sticks with black, white sticks with white, Spanish sticks with Spanish, especially gang members. So Diddy was able to unify everybody, bring us together in one classroom. And we would sit there and listen and teach, and he will teach us these business ventures of his and everything, and sort of come up with our plans and our goals and really set it in order and how to go forward with it. He will always tell us successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do, and about sacrifices.
Sound like what I'm teaching in my course.
He will show us that the work that he was doing on others was important for us to like follow, not only just follow his footsteps, but put things into our own perspective and things like that. Like I could say in the program, he showed all of us how to have faith in ourselves and believe in ourselves. In prison, there's a lot of lost souls and people was hopeless. Me, myself, I've been in and out of jail since I was 14 years old. I've been hopeless. I've been lost. And he helped me find guidance. He helped me find purpose and believe in myself again. Like today, I'm proud to say I'm redirecting the path of my life, and he started that for me.
But you don't have to. You don't have to go to jail to do all that, though, bruh. You gotta look for it yourself.
And all that came through the class. And I was his teacher assistant also in the class. I was in charge of taking down the notes, handing out the notes, handing out the homework, picking up the homework. If anybody came into the class afterwards, a couple weeks late into class, I was in charge of catching them up to date, what was going on with the program in the class. And this is something that is now today, I'm proud to say I'm part of it, that it's sanctioned by the BOP. This is something that they're making now of program and the Federal Bureau of Prisons now.
I think I did hear that.
So everybody's gonna be able to take this course.
Yeah, I mean, good for you, by the way. I think I'm really happy for you. That's really cool.
Good for everybody.
I'm also really shocked. I think going back to what you said, how there were people from different gangs able to be in the same room. How did that even work? How did these people coexist all of a sudden? I mean, right? It's kind of strange how.
You have, we had, like I said, we had Mr. Combs in the room, so
they was ready for a change.
Everybody's seen the positive route that he was in and how he was trying to help us. He brought a different kind of energy in the room, and he made people drop their egos. So everybody put their pride to the side, and we came for those 2 hours. Everybody come together. He brought unity. Everybody come together as one. And I can say that once the program started, the class, the house was more peaceful. There was no incidents in the house after that. No fights broke out. And those 6 weeks and afterwards, there was no fights in the unit at all.
How many classes?
Instead of separation,
I bet you any amount of money, and that's good. That's good. I ain't knocking anything, man. But I bet you any amount of money, if Diddy is not there in that classroom, and they take this to another jail cell, and they ain't gonna get the same treatment as Diddy being there when he's not there, and it's the same system, it's the same class, but Diddy ain't there. Man, F this, man. Just they starstruck. That's what made the whole thing start off like that, man. I'm trying to tell you.
And those 6 weeks and afterwards, there was no fights in the unit at all.
But then all of a sudden, somebody put a knife to his throat.
Instead of separation, he made people focus on self-improvement,
and that's good.
And brotherhood.
Very good.
It wasn't about gangs. It wasn't about gangs or anything like that. In that moment.
Yeah.
It's about mindset, discipline, and putting that time into yourself.
I hear you, baby.
And how many days a week did you guys meet?
We met every Friday, once a week for 2 hours.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Very long.
Wow. And did you ever sense that, he's teaching you guys, he wants you guys to better yourselves, better your lives, but did you ever sense that he was trying to change himself as well?
Yes, yes. Every day I see them in a constant battle for change. Every day I will see that. I will know. It was. He wasn't just preaching. I feel like he was learning too. He was growing with us. Not he wasn't above us. He was growing with us.
Yeah.
That's what made it real. It made it so genuine. Made us connect so strongly with him.
Did he ever talk about any regrets that he had or use his own life as examples when he was teaching you guys in terms of his mistakes and his failures?
That's what I want to know.
The regrets, he will always tell us to stay away from drugs, because he said when you're under the influence, he said you will make very poor decisions and your mind will be clouded and you'll think you're making the right choices, but you're not, because you're not 100% of yourself at that moment. And a lot of his mistakes came from that. And we could relate because we all did drugs at one point in time of our lives.
And I think everybody got the same message with drugs, but you got to try it anyway. Say no to drugs. Everybody got the same message with it, but you got to try it anyway. Hell, I tried it before. I mean, I tried all kinds of stuff. I ain't never shoot nothing in my veins. No. Heck, no, I don't like needles. I don't even like it when the doctor trying to do the needles.
And a lot of our mistakes came from us being under the influence.
Right. And, I have to ask you, were
more scary.
Correctional officers, were they engaged at all with this? Were they supportive of this? Was it kind of just like, they would not really get involved? How was their involvement in
the whole? I feel like every officer, the caseworkers, the managers, everybody was supportive of the program because they seen the positivity, they seen the unity. Officers was coming, seeing the change. I can recall this one time we was having class and we had this officer that wasn't usually working in our unit. Mm-hmm. So when he seen, mind you, it's like 20 something, 30 of us in one housing unit inside this one room. When you see things like that, you automatically think a fight's about to break out. So when they seen it, the officer rushed the room because the camera called him like, what's going on? And when he thought something was going on, when he seen what was going on in class, he was speechless.
Wow.
He couldn't believe this. It was like all races, all cultures were in one room. Some Diddy Combs in front of the classroom just teaching, and we got the blackboard up there, and he just teaching us, and we all there taking notes. You have me interpreting a lifetime right there. As he's speaking, I'm interpreting a lifetime. So everybody's receiving the message at the same time in real time.
Yeah, and I also wanted to just ask you in general, is it true that the conditions at MDC are hellish? Is it as hellish?
Yeah, yes. It's cruel. It's cruel. Yes.
Tell me more. Like just
people's really dying in MDC Brooklyn. There's a war in there, there's violence, and there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of lost souls in there. People's hopeless. And you have people that's in there serving life. They have Sean Combs around murderers, people serving 30 years. So when you have things, when you facing those type of things, you have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's very dangerous in there. It's very, very, very dangerous. I'm one of the lucky ones to say I made it out, because in there you could go in. I've seen brothers go in there and really lose their lives. Especially while Mr. Combs was in there, 2 people has lost their lives.
Mm. Right. I do remember reading
due to gang violence.
Yeah. Did he have a CO that was kind of near him more than others, or not really?
Nah, he's a regular inmate just like everybody else.
Wow.
They might watch him. They might watch him just a little more at times, but he's just a regular inmate just like us. He's going through everything we're going through: the cold trays, the lockdowns, the police on the monitor us with the segregations. He is living what we're living. There is and there was no special treatment for Sean Diddy Combs. There's no favoritism for him in there at all.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk to me about the incident when he woke up to a knife to his neck? That's
false.
Oh,
he didn't wake up with no knife to his neck. The incident, I recall the incident because I'm the one that intervened when the incident was going on. He was watching TV actually when this happened. He was watching Basketball Wives, and this West Coast gang member that was serving 30 years walked up to him and was really trying to take a chair from him that Diddy was already sitting on. The incident happened over a chair that nobody owns, that the facility owns.
Damn.
So he was trying to take this chair from Diddy. So Diddy, and mind you, Diddy wasn't scared. Diddy didn't flinch. He just stared the guy down and was asking the guy, your homeboy, why you coming at me like that about a chair that don't belong to none of us? You see, I'm watching TV. And the guy got hostile. I don't know if he was trying to look for some clout or he was having a bad day. He got hostile with Diddy. But this is where I've seen Diddy's actual change. When the guy was getting hostile, Diddy tried to spread love to the guy and talk some positivity to the guy. And the guy wasn't trying to take heat of it. The guy went and got a knife.
Damn.
So when he went and got the knife and tried to back the knife out, I intervened and grabbed the guy's hand. I got in between them, grabbed the guy's hand to prevent them from trying to stab Diddy. Diddy just got up and tried to speak to the guy and told the guy, like, yo, homeboy, are you all right? He even told the guy, you might need a prayer or something. And actually try to actually pray with the guy and everything. Like, the way I seen Diddy handle that altercation, I've never seen nobody handle it like that before.
He offered
it's
to pray with him.
That could, it's a situation that could have actually went left. It could have went bad. But thankfully, nothing happened, and everybody stayed safe. Even when the police rushed the unit because they seen on the camera, Diddy tried to speak up for the guy. For his supposed attacker, Diddy tried to speak up for this guy to keep him on the unit.
Did he really offer to pray with him after the guy pulled a knife on him?
He told the guy, I think you need to find God, homeboy.
Oh, wow. And what did he say, the West Coast gang member?
Well, the guy was just saying he has 30 years. He's doing 30 years. He has nothing to lose.
Oh,
I will make sure you never make it home.
And
that's
not
more
to be,
reason to pray.
I guess naive, but when you say he just goes to get a knife, like where do you just go to get a knife? I mean, did he have it hiding on like a homemade shank under a table or something? Or like where do you...
They usually have that stash spot, jail-made stash spots. So he went to wherever he was hiding it at. And then he came back with his knife. Wow.
I mean, do you know if, you say stash spots, do you know if Diddy was ever offered any drugs in prison or anything jail, anything like that? And he was no.
Diddy did involve himself with no negativity.
Wow. That's crazy. That story got totally twisted in the media. I mean, and I know this was months ago, but that got completely twisted. It was reported that a guard or a CO actually broke it up, that fight, but it was you.
Yes.
Wow.
But you have to understand, like I said, this guy held his composure. Like, that's how disciplined. That's when I noticed how disciplined Diddy really is.
Wow.
He held his composure, and just he wasn't afraid. He wasn't moved. He diffused it with respect instead of matching the guy's energy. That showed leadership and showed how, and that peace is stronger than pride.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm down with it.
Was there ever a time though that either you would show up to class or maybe you saw him and he just seemed more broken or more hopeless than usual? You've talked about how he was very positive, very uplifting, but he's also human, right? Did you ever see him at a vulnerable place?
At times you'll see that his spirits will be down. But he's one person that I noticed. I think everybody could say this. He will walk around the unit in constant circles, and we would think that Diddy was going crazy. We'll think he's talking to himself. So one day I asked him, King, what are you doing when you walk in the circles? That you're right, you need somebody to vent to or talk to. And he said he will have long conversations with God. God will give him unhuman strength. And if God was putting him through this, it was for a purpose. And he just needed to find the purpose. And that's what he really came true to believe, that his purpose, he says, was to help the people in there. He said he noticed that people in jail was lost and hopeless, like I keep saying, and they needed change, and that he was there for a reason, to deliver the message.
Wow.
So instead of shutting down, he spoke life into people.
I can believe that.
He's reminding us to keep faith, to stay focused on becoming a better man.
I can believe that, man, because think about it. You are at a place in his case, jail. You got to make the best out of what you have. No matter where you at, man, this is in the Bible. And these people looking up to you, they have never seen this. I never thought in a million years I would be sitting here talking to Diddy. Puff Daddy is right there, cuz, every day with me. Right? I don't want to end up here no more. Of course, I don't care how stupid or crazy or retarded you think you are. Nobody want to be in jail, not even Puffy. So if he got some advice, because he was the man, I don't care what anybody say. Hey, did he tell us one of them? Y'all seen Life, when they was telling them stories? Man, we don't want to hear them lies. Well, at least he was living it. Let's hear the lie. I don't care if it's a lie or not. It's better than what we got in here. Come on, man. Everybody looked up to him. First of all, they approached him like, I'm hoping that he'll accept me. I'm white, I'm Indian, I'm Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican and all that. And he over here saying, none of that matters, bruh. Right, well, yeah, right, well, good, I'm in. Because none of it matters. And yeah, man, we all got to work together. Unity. And they looking up to him because he was a millionaire, damn near billionaire, man. Okay, my bad, I'm finished.
Shutting down, he spoke life into people.
Amen.
He reminded us to keep faith.
But now, check this out. We all should be doing this anyway. Every day, we should be speaking positive and trying to lift each other up. We should always be trying to help people, not put people down.
To stay focused on becoming a better man.
I hear you, bro.
During the trial, did he come back to the jail? Did you ever see his reaction from the day? You know, I'm thinking about when Cassie testified, when Jane testified, just these really tough testimonies to hear. Did you ever get any type of feedback or reaction from him?
Certain days he will come back and, he will hold his head lower than other days. Some days he'll hold his head higher. But one thing, I could tell he'll be a complete thinking about everything that had led up to those moments. But one thing that I could say is that when he stepped back into the unit with us, he won't carry that weight on his shoulders where he will let it out on other people. Because I saw a man facing reality, not running from it.
Okay.
He stayed quiet, respectful, but you can see in his eyes that he was
hurt,
working. It was heavy for him, and he was just consistently working. And that kind of moment and environment humbles anybody. The strongest man will be humbled in that moment.
Right. And just MDC in general, going back to that, just because I'm curious, I mean, and I'm sorry to make you relive anything that's traumatic, but what was the most disturbing, traumatic thing that you saw while inside those walls?
People getting murdered.
You saw it with your own eyes?
I seen people get stabbed. I've seen that before. I've seen people get stabbed at MDC Brooklyn. I've seen people get stabbed and have their lungs collapsed. I've seen this. It's a war zone going in there. MDC Brooklyn is not safe.
That's for sure.
Not enough COs. It's overpopulated. Weapons get in.
It's corruption, overpopulated, not enough COs. Lockdowns after lockdowns, people in the cell for days, for weeks.
Oh, no. Did you ever get put in solitary?
Yes, I've been in solitary confinement before.
How long?
In MDC Brooklyn, the longest I did in solitary confinement was probably like 45 days.
No. Wait, are you serious?
There's people doing more time than that.
No, I know. I've just never talked to anyone that's been in solitary for that long. Sorry for my stupid reaction.
No, I know. Hold on,
I'm sorry to ask. Did you go insane? I mean, that's insanity.
I won't say I'm going insane, but if you're not strong enough, you could go insane in there.
What did you do? What was the reason that they threw you in there?
I got into altercation. I got into a fight.
Damn.
What about the other guy? How long did he go in for? Do you even know?
Around the same time.
That's crazy. I don't like that. That's one thing that would drive me insane is like the tiny room for that long by myself. You got to be strong.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm really happy for you. I really am. It sounds like, Sean Combs made an incredibly positive impact on your life. I think it's safe to say that he changed your life at this point.
Yeah, he has.
Wow.
He
That's good.
He has, and I'm very thankful.
Are you still in touch with him?
No.
Okay. I mean, maybe when he gets out, I don't know if you guys were planning to keep in touch or anything like that.
Well, I would like to, when he gets out, to be in touch with him. But as of right now, I'm not in touch with him. I understand what he's going through, and that he's a busy man.
Yeah.
And there's no love lost, because the moments that I spent with him that time, I really appreciate it, and I learned first-hand experience from Diddy. Diddy actually mentored me, one-on-one mentoring. So I would get one-on-one classes from Diddy on my own. So it's like I said, he told me to be a better man, believe in myself. He told me to always, whatever plan I have, include God in it.
Yeah. I bet you never imagined that for yourself growing up listening to his music, that all of a sudden you
I never thought that I would meet Sean Diddy Combs or see Diddy Combs, especially in that type of environment.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yes.
Did you ever see Luigi Mangione? Just a side note.
No.
No, never. Because you're just in different units.
Yes.
Okay. And not to be dumb again, and you may have said this, but is it because he's white and he's in a different unit, or just?
No, because we'll all be in the same unit. It would just be segregated, where whites will hang with whites, black with black, Spanish with Spanish. But you're gonna have to understand, it's different floors and different units. So he was on a different floor in a whole different unit than us.
Got it. Okay. I wasn't sure. I mean, I thought I heard you say that they split people by race, but now I'm understanding that people split themselves by race.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Well, I just, is there anything that you want to add that we might have missed that you just feel is important for people to know?
I feel like Diddy's I feel like people see Diddy as an icon, but behind that, he's just a human being, and he has really humbled himself and grown. And
that's how society does, because he was on TV and he was dancing. He got all his money, and you see him in the big old jewelry. You see him as money. So that becomes our God, especially the poor people that don't understand that it's all fake. It's all bull. That boy put his pants on just like I put my pants on. You feel me? No matter what, your brain can't calculate, because we've been trained and we've been taught that, oh my God. And you're looking like, man, I'm just a normal person. It humbled Diddy first. Diddy was humble. It's like, dang, I went all the way up there. I was way up there. I was gone. And they dropped me all the way down to zero. And now you about to realize completely that, dude, don't nobody care about you. You did wrong, and you were just like us, and you're going to serve your time. That's what's happening. So get your classes going. You got 2 years to have your classes going.
He helped change my life while I was incarcerated, become the best version of myself. I didn't see hope. I was hopeless. But he believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself.
And it's harder.
And I thank God for putting Diddy in my life. It was truly a blessing to me to be incarcerated and be in his presence. I believe there's a lot of blessing in disguise, and this was one of them.
Amen. You better take it.
What do you say to people that, people that say, oh, who cares? He's a piece of shit who beats women, XYZ. What do you say to those people?
Yeah, what do you say to me?
I say to those people, we're not perfect, and everybody makes mistakes. And every mistake, every loss, every win is a lesson. And that's how we grow and become better human beings from our mistakes.
Yeah, you're right.
change isn't something that you prove overnight.
Yep,
it's a
right.
process. And I see the firsthand the effort that he's putting in. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect in life.
Yeah.
But growth deserves recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like all these blogs and everybody's putting all these false narratives about him out there. And people need to get to know the real Diddy. When you get to know the real Diddy, you understand him and you see that he's a father, he's a son, he's a loving person, he's a God-fearing man, he's a friend. Like, he's so many things than what people's putting out there. And this is a man that's not just helping me. Diddy's touching everybody in there, helping everybody in there. This class is actually continuing going on now. And he's looking for ways to further the class, to keep it in jails and further it, because he wants it to touch nationwide. He wants to help. His goal is to help at least 50 to 100,000 people, to touch our souls and hearts by the time he gets released. So when he gets out, he could continue doing these things. This is a man with purpose that I believe has found his way again. And is bringing light to those who have lost their light. And I think this is what the world should know and what the world should be focused on.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story. This is super interesting, and I'm really happy for you. I really will. I'll be thinking of you. I'll be praying for you, and I wish you the best of luck, Raymond.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for joining me.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everything is good and dandy, and some people don't have it. New rule, Uncle Mike president, right? New rule. All celebrities, big time celebrities, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres. Once you reach a certain status, you got to teach a class in jail. That way, you got these stars, right? Like Diddy. We seen it work. It won't work if Diddy is not in that. It won't work in Florida. The same curriculum. This is how dumb people is. United States dummy. A celebrity got to be right in their face before they can say, "Whoa, good God Almighty! Never thought I would meet you. You are real." So a celebrity must go to jail to teach these people. That'll straighten them up. I bleed just like you bleed. I'm in here just like you are. And I am here to teach you that it's a better way. You don't have to do this. And they all got to give at least $1 million to every daggone jail unit. Don't that sound like they hurting because they don't have no money? I think by the time you get to a certain level, especially if you got over $100, $200 million, give me one to help these people that's down here struggling. They done lost their way. That's why they start robbing and cheating and stealing. They done lost their way, man. What should we do? Just lock them up, throw away the key. That's not the answer. That ain't worked in the last 50 years, cousin. Let's make a change some type of way. Hey, to my enders, man. Shout out to all my enders. This, here she is. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Hey, I'm gonna turn it on so y'all can hear Uncle Mike.
Can I film you a little bit? This is, look at this.
She said, "Thank you for asking." Look, wait. Look, Tisha Tales right there. And that's the knucklehead right behind her. I ain't know who he was then.
You did it so good. Put her up.
And she was, can I film you a little bit?
Yeah,
this is, look at this.
She's a sweetheart, y'all.
This is one of my, look, I can't get this. Hey, can you hold this for a second?
This is my friend Sean. You know, Sean's at Complex, by the way. Way cooler than me. But
hey, yeah. Sean, what's going on?
I don't know who that boy is. I don't know who he is, right? And I'm like, can you hold my camera? Look. This is the camera, y'all. I don't have the camera on there. I'm like this. I'm trying are trying to film me with her, right? So I'm like this. I said, hey, can you hold this right here so we can get a good. I'm amateur.com, man. Oh, that's funny as I don't know what. I'm like, look, hold this. Make yourself useful, young man. Don't just sit there. Watch this.
Hey, can you hold this for a second?
Oh. This is my friend Sean. You know, Sean's at Complex, by the way.
I don't care who Sean is.
Hey, Sean, what's going on? Can you see? Most definitely.
Hi.
You
are heavy. I don't know how you carry it all the time.
Right. I just got used to it.
Nice, though.
See those arms is really showing.
She's a sweetheart. I just wanted to get a picture with her. Yeah. So that's in my archive. That's in my folders. Backup, saved. I got about 3 or 4 copies of all that stuff that I did, and I need to upload it to my Google Drive. Hope none of my hard drives crash. Knock on wood. So far, nothing has crashed yet. Hey, I really, really enjoyed that, man. I'm glad I was dressed up for that one. I was dressed to a T. Funky fresh, dressed to impress and ready to party. I'm going to get on up out of here, man. But, hey, don't wait till you hit. That's rock bottom. If you in jail, they done took all your clothes away. You got this jumpsuit. You got to use the bathroom when they say do all this type. That's rock bottom. You don't have nothing but time on your hands. Don't wait till you get that low to change your life around. Because once they got you that low, when you do get out, you don't even know how to function to. All you know is what they done strip you of. And you end up right back in there. That system is not working, man. Once you get in there and you ain't got nothing, now you 100% ready to be taught. And it can't come from somebody like me. You ain't gonna listen to me. You ain't gonna listen to the gods. You ain't even listen to your mama or your daddy. You need to bring in the top of the line football players. All of them should be going through them jails trying to teach and preach to these people. And I ain't talking about just doing it just because I got to. I don't know, man. I'm going to get on up out of here, man. I really enjoyed that one right there. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.